私はかつて修羅を見ました。あなたの中に同じものがいる。それを切らねばなりません。
Hello there, and welcome to Nebula Scholar's Combat Primer, where we take a look at a boss enemy's moveset in order to interact with and play against it. Note that this isn't quite a how-to-beat guide, and especially not a how-to-cheese guide. Now, due to the nature of Sekiro's combat, we will be focusing on the boss's special moves while ignoring the more basic moves. Basic moves can simply be reacted to, while special moves are designed to deal big damage, throw you off, or have gimmicks to deal with. However, due to the extensive move list bosses tend to have, some moves appear so rarely that I may have missed or prevented them while trying to fake them out. I've also taken the liberty of giving the moves names, just to clarify and differentiate. As far as I know, few to none of the attacks have official names. This time, we'll be looking at Emma, the Gentle Blade. Fighting Emma can be hard, in both difficulty and emotional. By all means, she should be easy. Her health and posture meters are both relatively small, she only has one death blow, and her moveset isn't as expansive as others. However, she is quick if you fail to put pressure on her. Honestly, her purpose is probably just to drain you of resources before you fight Ishii, because while her own overall stats are low, her damage is very high. Emma claims to have been trained by Ishii, and her technique shows it. She has a variety of moves that resemble the Ashina arts, and even embodies the Ashina philosophy, victory at all costs. As such, you can expect her to deliver a swift death onto an unprepared Shura to beat. Much of Emma's difficulty lies in her moveset's ability to strike suddenly and off-tempo. She doesn't have very long combo strings, and she can delay certain moves to make you mistime your defense. In contrast, her harder-hitting moves all have long and obvious startups, but can cross long distances and hit very quickly. Emma raises her sword and grasps it with two hands, thrusting it forward. Her startup is quite lengthy, giving you ample time to drop what you're doing and prepare to Mikiri counter or interrupt. Emma raises her sword and performs a leap, thrusting forward with one arm. It comes out very quickly and can be tough to react to in short range, but at longer ranges, the distance she has to travel telegraphs it better. She will primarily use this in response to you using items, so be aware of your distance from her. She can cover a moderate distance and hit you before you finish your healing animation, causing you to waste your resources. Emma pulls her blade back and performs a low, unblockable slash. The attack is rather fast, but the range is short, making it easy to evade, either by jumping above or just away. Emma stows her weapon and runs up to perform a grab. The windup is long and obvious, but her grab range is deceptive. It can be blocked with a loaded umbrella, but that's just an excessive waste of resources. Jump back to avoid it, although if you have enough space, you could also backpedal out of range. If you get caught, you will see nothing gentle about this throw. If you're still alive, she can attempt to finish you off on the ground, so be sure to roll to safety and avoid her EI slash. Emma raises her sword before dashing forward and delivering a flurry of 4 strikes with her blade and sheath in tandem. She has a very long windup, allowing you to prepare for it, but her dash forward is very quick and covers a lot of ground. Blocking the last hit results in leaving you at a disadvantage and fully exposed to Emma's follow-up Ashina Cross. Meanwhile, successfully deflecting the last hit leaves you at advantage, with Emma defenseless. Emma slowly sheathes her blade before stepping forward and unleashing 2 instant slashes. Slashing across is Emma's most versatile, debatably most dangerous attack, as expected of the technique used to cut down Ashura. She can use it to close gaps, chip heavily through block, or chase down retreating foes. The arcs of the slashes are very wide and cover a lot of space, making it difficult to evade backward. On top of that, Emma can perform a step dash before unleashing the attack, either to cover more distance or to delay the attack and throw off your defense timing. It is difficult to deflect both strikes of the Ashina Cross, and you're more likely to take any chip damage, if not the actual hits themselves. The cheapest and safest universal option is probably to simply sprint away until she attacks. You'll be out of range to do your own counterattack, but you'll avoid the damage completely. A more risky universal option is to dash through the attack, allowing you to start your counterattack while Emma is vulnerable, but a mistimed dash will likely kill you. It is possible to safely block both strikes with a loaded umbrella, and the start of the attack is long enough for you to interrupt it with firecrackers or a fistful of ash. Alternatively, a heavy stagger attack like the all-purpose Ichimonji will knock her out of the attack. Emma studied the blade in case she needed to cut down a demon, but sever your ties and show her she's still too inexperienced for a true Shura.